Hey, what's up, guys? So I got the Silent Assassin suit only run. This is going to be my starting setup. I'm going to just leave off from the original point at the resort pier, wearing the original suit, the tropical island suit. I'm going to start with the ICA remote explosive, the lockpick. I'm going to have the lethal pills waiting for me at the shark hut, and I'm going to use the secret wand, which is a new weapon you have to unlock at this location. It gives you 2 shots of emetic poison, and just the victim just throws up or goes shits their pants. Gives you an opportunity to get them alone or to get somebody out of the way. So the first target I'm going to go for is Vetrova, and I'm basically just going to use the shape changer mission story. I made a video for it before. I'm going to go over it again. This is an easy way to kill her without having to worry about getting into a disguise or anything. So what I did is I just activated the mission story just so it would highlight Jason Portman, because you got to get him and out of the house. So you basically choke him out when he's in the bathroom and hide his body, and that'll trigger some events that'll make her come back to the house and set up the opportunity to have her fall through that trap door in the bathroom. But the important thing about this challenge is you can't kill Stephen Bradley first, because then she won't come in the bathroom. She'll just storm out of the house pissed off, because she's going to call him for a password, and if he doesn't give it to her, and then she's going to get upset and not come in the mirror, look in the mirror in the bathroom and praise herself. So the hardest part is just trying to get to Jason without being seen. You're going to have to grab him when he's in the bathroom, because there's too many guards and he goes outside on a phone call. If you grab him out there, somebody's going to see you, either a guard or one of the civilians on the beach. And if you go up in the house at all, you'll be trespassing. So you want to kind of hang out down here until you can find the best way up there, and then grab him up, hide the body, and just wait for Vetrova to come back. So I started with the lethal pills at the shark hut, thinking I was going to use them to poison Tyson, poison his medicine when I got to him. But by the time I got to the mansion, the doctor had already come, and I already missed that opportunity. So I ended up using that emetic poison gun. Yeah, it came in very, very handy, because I just brought it along because it was new and I wanted to try it. I didn't really think I'd need it, but it ended up becoming clutch at the end to get Tyson's guard away so I could take him out, because that guard just shadows him all around the mansion, makes it a pain in the ass. So they're going to talk for a minute, and then he's going to make his way to the bathroom. So I'll just fast forward it up so I'm sitting here all day. So right now Vetrova's basically trying to get him to leave the house, but she can't. So this is where you come in. So it's not really anywhere to hide. You can jump in there, but by the time he walks through and you come out, it might not be enough time to grab him. So what I ended up doing was I used a fire extinguisher, and when he walked outside, I threw it in the bathroom to make him come back in. And make sure you throw it deep enough into the bathroom so that he comes in all the way, so that no guard from outside can see him come back in. So I'm going to grab it here and just kind of wait behind this curtain. Just throw it down, make him come back in. Use the ledge to come around, and then get him from behind. Alright, just throw his body in that little waste basket or wherever that is. And then one of the employees from Haven is going to call Vetrova. She's going to come back, go on the computer, and then after she's done, she's going to walk into the bathroom. And so you want to make sure you take out the pin, but don't open it. If you open up that little hatch, she'll just walk around it, and she won't fall through. So you just take out the pin and then leave it closed. And I'll fast forward this up, because after they call her, you gotta wait for her to walk all the way back. And like I was saying, doing these suit only runs is always my favorite part. I like to do all the mission stories first, get to figure out the map, and then do the Silent Assassin suit only run. And you know, I never watch anybody else's videos. I always try to figure it out on my own. And because it might be frustrating at first, but then once you get it, you get that sense of accomplishment. It's one of my one of the favorite parts of Hitman. Alright, so he's gonna talk to these guys, send this guy away, and then go on the computer for a little bit. I'm just gonna fast forward this too, because I'm just gonna be sitting here waiting for her to come into the bathroom. Alright, so this is more of a guide, obviously. Hopefully you weren't expecting all the cutscenes and all the dialogue. If you do want that, I have other videos where I just do the cutscenes from both of the expansion pass DLCs at New York and Haven. So check out my channel if you want to watch those. I put them together. I don't think there's going to be another DLC. If there is, I'll just have to remake that video. So right now I'm just waiting for her. She's going to come straight in, go right down the hatch. That's a different challenge. It's actually called Down the Hatch. You can unlock if you do this mission story. Oop, there she goes. Accidents happen. And she's actually hanging, so I'll go down, I'll show you. It's like a little bit of a glitch here. Look at her. She's just hanging by her wrist. Looks like she just slam dunked something. I just pulled her down. Alright, so next I'm going to get Stephen Bradley. For this one I'm just going to do the mission story for blowing up the water scooter. Like if you do the mission story the way they tell you, you got to get the key from the water scooter instructor. But that's kind of a pain in the ass because he's out in the open and there's a bunch of people around. I did a video for it, you can do it, but I realized that you could pick up a set of keys. I think he dropped them and then just didn't realize he dropped them. They're going to be on his little private island underneath the bar area, like in the concealed grass. You can find a set of keys, and then you can just use those, give those to Stephen Bradley, and then blow them up just the normal way you would doing the mission story. But you just got to be careful. You got to take out the people that are standing on the beach so they don't see anything, and you got to watch these cameras up here. Unless you plan on destroying footage. I didn't get seen by any camera, so I didn't have to destroy any footage. I didn't have to worry about that. I grabbed this coconut just for something to throw, because there's going to be a lady here who's just smoking and being a pain in the ass. So there's Stephen Bradley right there with his guard. I'm going to get the keys, give it to him. He's going to jump on the scooter, blow him up, and then we're going to go head over to the mansion to get the last target, Tyson Williams. Alright, so I'm speed it up again. I'm going to wait for this lady to turn, Stephen Bradley to get out of the way. And I'm going to hit her with the coconut. And make sure you pulled all their bodies deep into the woods, into the little concealed area, because if you leave them too close to the tree line there, somebody might discover them. So you want to get her, you want to grab this guy, take her all the way back here too, and there's going to be one guard right here. You want to grab him, just throw them all in a pile, and then right behind here will be where the scooter key is, right here. And obviously don't forget to put the explosive. Watch out for a guy up there. You can hide the shotgun, I don't think it really matters. And here's where you're going to put the remote explosive right here. After you got all that done, then you can give the key to Bradley. Just make sure, again, you don't get seen by the guards up here to the right, and you don't get seen by the cameras on the other side. So make sure you hug the left here all the way up to the point you're past the cameras, and then you can kind of make your way around to the trail. So you're going to come around and just kind of go through here so you don't get seen by the cameras, and then go find Steven. Usually he might be up in the gym or just walking around. Just find him, give him the key, and then find somewhere where you could see him so you can see that he's driving around, and then blow him up.
Alright, time to fight. Let's see how you deal with one of these. Yeah.
Mr. Bradley, are these yours?
Dude, I've been looking everywhere for those. You just made my day. I am going to tear the sea a new one. Thanks, buddy.
My pleasure.
Alright, so speed it up. I don't know what I was doing here. I'm just running around looking for something. I was going to watch from up here, but it was kind of blocked by the trees. So I decided to go down to the beach to make sure that I could see him, and make sure I could see that he's on the water scooter Watch out for the camera there. A little sneaky. Make sure watch the cameras here again. Just kind of ran out to the water so I could have a good view of when he gets on. And when you blow him up, I don't know if it was because I was in the water, but the water scooter key actually blows up out of the water scooter and lands right at your feet. So I don't know if you could use that to escape as one in the jump on the jet ski to escape or not. I didn't try, but I just thought it was funny that it fucking blows all the way up and lands right next to you. Alright, so he's just taking his fucking sweet time. I probably should have fast forwarded this too, but I don't feel like it now. And if you pay close attention, you can see his body go flying. Sometimes it flies off to the water, and I think that actually is better because then they don't find the body. But I think in this case, his body goes flying towards the island and lands on the island, so his body does get found. But it still counts as silent assassin because I guess it's seen as an accident. Alright, so here we go. So I let him have a little bit of fun first. Make sure he's on there, and then boop, there, see, he's go flying to the island. And then if you look down, the keys will be right there.
Well done.
Alright, so he didn't land exactly on the island, but he's close enough to where they could find the body. Alright, so now I ran back to the shark hut, your hut, that they assigned to you. That's because that's where I left the lethal, where I had the lethal pills stashed for pickup. I go back and get them, but I didn't need them. Let me fast forward it. So like I was saying, I plan on putting them in his little medication where the doctor shows up in that little room. But I missed that opportunity, so I couldn't poison them. So then I had to just kind of figure it out when I got there. It took me a while, and like I said, I ended up relying on that anemic pistol, which helped out a lot. So I was getting my shark hut key, picking up the pills. Now I'm going to make my way to the back of the island, to the mansion. And I'm going to sneak in through the side entrance where there's like a little gap on the wall where it's not covered. I'll show you. And you just got to watch out for the cameras. You can shoot the video recorder in the security room through the window. But if you just avoid the cameras, you don't even have to bother. So right here, that little gap between the fencing, the barbed wire. You just gotta watch out for the maids up here. There's gonna be one to your left. She's pretty easy to get by. She's got her back turned to you right here. But when you go upstairs, there's gonna be two of them talking. And the best way is just to run past them. Because I was trying to throw stuff, coins, and then I realized when I did that, I was getting seen every time. So I just decided to make a run for it. But just make sure you just don't get seen by the camera. You can see the green lasers there. So wait for them to go past, and then just hug that wall and go. Every time I threw a coin, they would still see me, so I just gave up on that, and it ended up working out. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. This is where if you do that doctor mission story, you're gonna meet him in here, and then that's where you can take him out and hide his body in the closet. But I missed that opportunity. I actually seen the doctor when I was coming up. He was leaving. So there's going to be a guard outside. So I'm going to lure him into the room, put him in that closet. And I'm eventually going to put Tyson in there too. So that anemic pistol helped me out because it just got his guard out of the way. I didn't have to put his body anywhere because there was no more room for him anyway. So you want to get the guy into the room, because if you try to take him out there, somebody from the house can see you on an angle. So get him to come in, and then you can hide his body in here. Or you could turn the TV on too. That'll be a good distraction to get him to come all the way in. Alright, so grab him, drag him down up here to the left. I don't know what I was doing there. You can throw him in this closet. And this is where I kind of struggled because, like I said, I had a plan and it just didn't work out, so I had to figure out something new. And it's a little bit tricky. What I had to do is to basically walk by Tyson Williams' room and just stand there in front of him to try to get him to notice me, but not long enough to where he sees me. Like, so long enough for him to investigate or to send his guard to investigate and for me to get out of the way, but not long enough for them to just to straight up see me and call the guards. So you want to watch when he comes in this room. He sends out the two maids, and then he will sit in here. So when you walk past those windows, they'll be outside waiting. So you make sure they don't see you. So I stood in front of the window long enough to try to get them to react. So I got the guard with the question mark. And you want to go back here a little further because he will walk up on you if you just go behind that other cover. So I popped him with the pistol. Gave him 2 shots. Make sure you reload. 2 shots just to make sure it worked. And he's going to head to the bathroom, and Tyson is just going to continue on the route that he walks, that planned route. You can see he's already making his way towards me. So I'm going to use a coin to get him to stop. Just watch out for that guard when he walks by. I don't know if they see you. I guess he's got his head down. I don't know if he would see me if I walk right in front of him. But it's better not to take the chance. So he turns his back to me, opens up a perfect opportunity. That guard's on his phone, so he won't see you. I actually drop him right here, and I didn't even realize it because of a glitch. I was doing some dance move. So luckily nobody was walking by and ruined that opportunity for me. So I went back, get him, throw him in.
Tyson Williams.
Oh, make sure you snap his neck first. I almost forgot. Throw his ugly ass in there. And just make your way out. So I wanted to grab the speedboat key, but it was just a pain in. There was too many guards, so I just make my way outside and I take the seaplane. It's going to be up here, all the way out here to the right on the beach. But it can be tricky too, so you just got to be careful. Come back the way you came, and we're just going to skirt the beach and then run past the guards. Alright, so watch her. I'm going to jump back over the wall, and I'm just trying to be safe. There's too many guards on the interior, on the outside interior of the mansion, if that makes any sense. By the pool area, there's too many guards. So you want to skirt that outside area. You can't climb up there, so just hang here, and then scoot your way to the left. Watch out for these guys in mob suits. And if you don't know on that table, you could pick up the key card to get into that secret basement with the where they got the servers. It took me forever to try to figure that out. It's just right there on the table where that lady is. So just skirt the beach, drop down, head over to the seaplane, and then you should be good. Just be careful here. Don't try to rush it. But that's pretty much it. I got the silent assassin suit only. Got tons of points. Watch the guy out here. You don't need a key for the seaplane. You can just jump in it. Somehow Agent 47 knows how to fly it. And then you're good. So I'm going to let it play. I'll show you all the shit that I unlocked. Some of the stuff I already had unlocked, but I just didn't finish the mission yet. So it's officially showing me that I unlocked it. Like that automatic pistol. It'll say I unlocked it, but I already had it. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys picked up some pointers. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
I knew our nameless friend would come through.